Hey everyone, and welcome to this robotic arm 3D CAD modeling tutorial in SOLIDWORKS. And in this tutorial we will model this part of the robotic arm. So let's begin. So I will open a part file. This is a new part file. I will change the background to plain white, but this is an optional step. But make sure that you have selected millimeters as unit mmgs. After that I will select the front plane and click on sketch. Then I will select the line and I will create a sketch like this. So this is a vertical line, a horizontal, vertical, and again horizontal and vertical that matches to this point. So now the sketch is closed, but you have to make sure that this line is horizontal, this line is horizontal, this line is horizontal. Horizontal mean it is 0 degree. This is a vertical line, so assign a vertical relation to this one and vertical relation to this one. Okay. And after that select the smart dimensioning tool. We have to specify the length of these lines. So the length of this line is going to be 150 millimeter, and this horizontal is going to be 50, and this one is 75. One more, this is going to be 100. So the sketch is now fully defined, as you can see it from here. Okay, now what we have to do, go to features and we can select revolved boss. So here we have to specify the axis of revolution. So we can select this line as the axis of revolution and then we can check the box. So we have got a closed surface on the top side and an open surface on the bottom side. So on the top side we have to click and select the sketch option. We have to create some sketch on this surface. So if you have enabled real view graphics, you can disable it. It's an optional thing. Now you have to create a center rectangle at the origin like this. Make sure that this is out of circle and then select this circular edge and click on convert entities. An outer circle will be created. As you can see, the sketch has turned to blue as well. So what we need to do, we will trim these outer area. Make sure that you have selected the power trim. One by one you can trim this outer area only, and after that you can select the smart dimensioning tool. From this line to the center point the distance is 50, and similar to other one, but I will specify the distance between these two lines as 100 millimeters. And after that I will go to features and I will select extruded boss base, and I will specify the length of extrusion as 50. This should be blind. Okay, so now we need to select the contour, this one. So we need to select the middle contour and check the box. So we have got this geometry. So these two surfaces are perfectly identical. You can select either of the surface, it's up to you. I'm going to select this surface and click on sketch. So this is going to be a little bit complex sketch, a longer sketch. So first I will select 3-point arc. This is going to be my first, second point and the third point. So create an arc like this. So I will hold control key, select this edge, select this arc, make relation tangent, and you can also specify the tangent from here as well. Okay, so we have specified the tangent relation. Now I will select the smart dimensioning tool and I will specify the radius of this arc. So radius is going to be 50. Okay, and now what I will do, I will create some circles. So create here a circle like this, then hold control key, select this edge, select the circle and make relation tangent. Okay, now select smart dimensioning tool and specify the diameter of the circle 75 millimeter. Okay, and the distance from this edge to the center of the circle is 44.79, and after that create a circle here and on the same origin create another circle. Now select smart dimensioning tool and specify the distance from center to this edge as 90. After that hold control key, select this point and this center point and make relation vertical, because these centers of the circle should be in line. Now I would specify the diameter of the bigger circle as 150 millimeter, and I will place it to the other side, and the diameter of the smaller circle is going to be 70 millimeter. Okay, and then I will select a line from this point to any point other than the yellow dots. I will combine these. Hold control key, select the circle and the line, make relation tangent. After that, select this point, make relation tangent. Now we need to create a smaller circle in this area. So create a smaller circle here, and then hold control key, select these two circles and make relation tangent. And similarly again hold control key, select these two circles and make relation tangent again. Now we have to specify the diameter of the circle. So I will specify the diameter of the circle as 50. Okay. And now select a line, and from this point to this other point create a line, and then create a vertical line. After that, select the trim entities and trim this outer area and also this inner arc as well. Then create a line from this point to this point and to this point, and as you can see the sketch has turned to grayish blue. And trim this area as well. After that, go to features and select extruded boss base, and you need to select the contours. So this is going to be the two contours. Then select here up to surface and specify this surface. After that, check the box. So this feature has been created. Now drop down and click on this show button on the sketch, so the previous sketch will be enabled. Now we have to create another sketch on this same face. So select 3-point arc, specify here these 2 points by using the previous sketch. Hold control key, select these 2 arc and make relation tangent, and again select the 3-point arc, select these 2 points, and even you can overlap the arc to the previous arc. Then select the line and complete the sketch. As you can see, the sketch has been turned into grayish blue. Now you can cut this by using the extrude cut command. Here specify through all and check the box. Now we can hide the sketch. So make sure that you are only hiding the sketch and not the body. And let me quickly apply an appearance to this part. And this is an optional thing, you can specify any appearance you like. So I will create a sketch on this surface. So select this and click on convert entities, then go to features, select extruded cut, and here we have to specify the contours again. So in this area, selected contour, I will select these 2 areas. So this is going to be the first one, the second one, and I will simply check the box and the cut is applied. Now I'm going to quickly apply some fillet, make sure that tangent propagation is enabled and also full preview, and I will quickly apply some fillets. And if getting these fillets are tough for you, then you can slow down the speed of the video. And that's it. Now I will turn the real view graphics, and this is an optional thing. If this is not available in your laptop or computer, that's fine. So that's all for this tutorial, guys. If you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next tutorial.